4 years, the biggest argument against electric vehicles has always been the same. It takes too long to charge. I can fill up my gas tank in 5 minutes. Well, what if I told you that argument is officially dead? BYD just dropped their megawatt flash charging technology, and it is unapologetically badass. We aren't talking about marginal improvements here. We are talking about completely rewriting the rules of EV infrastructure. Let's look at the actual numbers because they sound almost like sci-fi. Traditional fast charging takes about 30 minutes just to get your battery to 80%. BYD's new tech? It rockets your battery from 10% to 70% in just 5 minutes. 5 minutes? You literally plug in, run inside to grab a coffee, and by the time you walk back out, you're ready to hit the highway. If you want to push it to 97%, it takes exactly 9 minutes. That is nearly 6 times faster than what we're used to. But anyone who drives an EV knows the real test isn't a sunny day in California. It's winter. Cold weather is usually an EV's worst enemy. But BYD built this thing to be a tank. Even in brutally cold environments, we are talking negative 30 degrees Celsius. Taking the battery from 20% to 97% only takes 3 extra minutes compared to room temperature. So, how the hell are they doing this without blowing up the battery? The secret sauce is a ridiculously high charging rate, exceeding 10 C, combined with a new kilovolt level high voltage architecture. And to handle that insane surge of power, they engineered a next-generation all-liquid cooling system. That means you get all this speed with practically zero impact on the battery's overall lifespan. Oh, and despite all this new hardware, the energy density of the battery actually increased by 5% over the last generation. Faster charging, zero battery degradation anxiety, and more range. But honestly, the mind-blowing speed is only half the story. The real flex, the reason why this is going to completely take over the market, is how ridiculously easy it is to install these everywhere. To reach megawatt charging speeds, traditional ultra-fast chargers have a massive multi-million-dollar problem: the power grid. They require you to rip up roads and upgrade local substations just to install a few stalls. BYD completely bypassed that. Their megawatt station does not rely on a heavy, overpowered local grid. It demands very little from local infrastructure. You can take almost any ordinary existing charging pile space and retrofit it. All BYD does is add a battery cabinet and a control cabinet, which takes up about the same footprint as your home air conditioner's outdoor unit. It sips power from the regular grid 24/7, stores it up, and then dumps it into your car at lightning speed when you plug in. No massive grid upgrades. Just pure, instant speed everywhere. And BYD didn't just redesign the power, they redesigned the entire human experience. Standard fast charger cables are thick, heavy anacondas that are a massive pain to drag over to your car, especially for smaller drivers or in the freezing rain. BYD's new T-shaped sliding rail charging pile fixes this. The cable is incredibly light and the slider takes the weight. You can guide it with one hand. It's effortless. But here is the absolute best part: plug-and-play invisible payment. You know how annoying it is to stand in the cold, fumbling with your phone, scanning a broken QR code, or swiping a credit card that won't read? BYD killed that entirely. They integrated the communication link directly between the car and the pile. You bind your EV and your bank card to their app exactly once. After that, you just drive up and plug it in. The car talks to the charger, verifies your account, and starts charging. When you're done, you unplug and drive away. It settles the bill completely automatically in the background. No cards, no apps, no QR codes. Just plug, charge, and go. And BYD is rolling out the vehicles to support this right now, starting with heavy hitters like the new Seal 7 Electron Volts. It's built from the ground up to take in this massive amount of energy safely and efficiently. A 5-minute charge, cold weather immunity, no massive grid upgrades required, lightweight cables, and invisible automatic payments. The EV charging anxiety era is officially over. But what do you guys think? Is a 5 to 9 minute hassle-free charge enough to make you finally ditch gas? Let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more hardcore tech breakdowns, and I'll see you in the next one.